Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is October 2nd, and it is in the evening time, about 6 o'clock, and I'm out here picking some pole beans. Check that out. It's a nice little handful for me. So I am finding that it is best for me to come out and pick pole beans in the evening when the huge carpenter bee has gone in for the day. It is about 6 something, a little after 6, and the carpenter bee is not out here. It comes out sometime in the morning and stays out all day, and that prevents me from coming out here in the morning to mess around in my garden, but that's okay. So we haven't had rain for a long time. The weather folk hollering about it around here. Well, I spoke too soon. I see a carpenter bee. He didn't go in. Well, at least I already came out here and got my pole beans, because I came out here and did a quick glance and seen that I need to pick some, and I probably need to check out this last row of bush beans that I have right here. It's a plant there, and it's probably about 3-4 plants down there of bush beans, and I probably need to check those. But I am dealing with, I believe, a bean pest that has been putting holes in the bush bean. When I pick some of the beans, they already have a hole in it, and I see that the leaves are looking a little shredded like that on the pole beans. So I don't know what that's all about. I did go online and look up about pole or bush bean pests, and mention the Mexican, I think they call it the Mexican bean beetle. And I guess this beetle looks like a ladybug, or I could be mixing the two up, but it's a bug that looks like a ladybug, but it does damage to your bean leaves. So been noticing that. Hopefully that won't be much of a problem, because today it got up into the upper 80s. Well, no. Actually, I take that back. It was forecast for the upper 80s, but it actually got up to like low 90s. Heat index, well over 95 degrees. And it's supposed to be like that tomorrow. And then we're going to go into, I believe, a 20-degree weather drop. So we're going to get a taste of fall for real around here. So hopefully we will be getting some rain. They're forecasting that we're going to be getting some rain sometime next week, a considerable amount, and they're saying that it's going to be wetter than usual, or I guess than normal for October in our area, which would be cool, because we haven't had any rain. And I'm going to put an excerpt into something I found in my garden. I don't know if you can see it from right here, but I'm going to throw this excerpt in right about now. Did you see it? Yes, asparagus. I came out here yesterday and just looking around, and then just happened to glance, and there it was. The asparagus was sitting right there. And today has gotten a little taller and slender. Look at that. And here are my other ones. So hopefully they'll do right like they're supposed to. I know I have asparagus planted all right here, so hopefully this will get become an established asparagus spot right here. So my pole beans that are on the sunflower stalks, they grew up the sunflower stalks over here and over here, and they started reaching out, so I strung a piece of twine over to the cattle panel in hopes that they will jump onto the cattle panel and continue to keep growing there, and I can go over there and pick pole beans, and it'll just be pole beans on the cattle panel over there. Same thing here. I'm hoping that, because this right here started to this actually started to retangle itself. I actually had the vine leaning over. I guess I didn't catch that. I was trying to bring it over to this cattle panel, join his brothers over here. But the beans are really starting to take off. So this is my first time growing pole beans and just seeing what it's like to grow a pole bean or pole beans. But I am seeing that this cattle panel is not sufficient for growing pole beans, because this is what I'm ending up with. A tangled web, not web, but the vines are all intertwined and interwoven with one another. So if I want to grow pole beans, I need to probably do like other people do and have that arch. So I'm gonna have to look into that over the winter time. But this is not my cattle panel, in my opinion. Growing pole beans like this is not sufficient enough, because at this point I'm saying it's not sufficient because I don't know is this good, you know? They're getting all balled up back over each other, and can the bees get to it and pollinate the flowers properly, or pollinate as many flowers? So I need to look into that, see if I can do a better setup situation for pole beans. But I do like seeing how they are definitely producing. Hopefully the cooler temperatures that are on the way won't be too much of a problem for these pole beans. But I just wanted to share the progress of how the beans are coming along. Here's a little bug right there. I hope that ain't no pest. Hope you're a friend of the pole bean. So hope everyone is having a fabulous day here in southeastern Virginia. It is 90, got up to 90, and heat index is over 95 degrees. Well, it feels like it's over 95 degrees. It is hot, it is humid, not doing too much, and just had to come out here and pick these pole beans. But that's what we're dealing with, and then we're going to have a 20-degree drop in temperature, and we're going to get that taste of fall, and hopefully it'll stay with us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.